Hey, there we go. Everything should be good and up and running. Got the mic audio, that's looking good. Game audio should be good. YouTube, if it wants to behave itself, should also be good. Got some Monday night serial stream action here going. How is it going, everybody? Happy start of the week. It is Monday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope the weekend found you well, and the week here is off to a good start. I'm Rob vonShoe. It's a pleasure having you here tonight. Just gonna be hanging out, putting up some points in the arena, maybe doing some champion testing, just kicking about, having a good time. And we'll go from there. This is not a featured arena grind. Nimrod wound up going for 172 million points. That is more than that is the highest 6-star arena cutoff ever. And as cool as it would be to have a 6-star Nimrod, I don't want him that bad. So tonight we're just kicking back. We're hanging out. Because the next arena coming up is, it should be twofold. It should be for the basic arena, Crossbones, and all of those guys in the selector. And in the featured, it should be Miles and Gamora and everybody else too. So it would be cool to get Miles. It would be cool to get Crossbones. So until then, yeah, it'd be good to just, hang out, kick back a little bit, and just play the game too. Now, concurrently, what I'm doing right now is I'm just burning some energy, farming, because I got 3 Labyrinth Paths coming up for Karina's challenge. That is going to be the Star-Lord solo path. That is going to be the Canadians, and that is also going to be, I forget which the other one is. I should probably do a little bit more homework. Ah, well. But, like I was saying at the top, it is the serial stream tonight. And tonight, I got Special K, which I will concede, I did crack into the box before the stream here, and it has probably gone from like, yeah, it's okay, to be like, yeah, dude, this is like probably one of the favorite cereals I've had so far. So, cheers, everybody. Hope that was the right way. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Want to say big howdy, big welcome to Sunspotted and the One-Handed Gamer. How's it going, guys? Good to see you. Hope you are well. Welcome. Now, as far as things coming up this week, like I said, we got the 2 different arenas. I would presume we've got a patch coming out. We saw the first gameplay, teaser gameplay for Null and for Anti-Venom today. Both of those guys, they look really cool. I'm hoping their kits wind up translating as well. Hope that, they're actually useful and fun to play in addition to looking really dope. But we'll see. I'm assuming we're going to find out more about that late this week, maybe early next week. And, go from there. Let me just throw a tweet out there into the Tweeterverse. It'd help if I say, it's a serial stream with a Special K. Stop. Hey, it's a serial stream with Special K. Stop by and say hey. Lol for the rhymes. Add Marvel. Champions. Awesome. If I can spell. There we go. See, this is the thing I love about doing the auto fight right here. You should just keep rolling about. Still do other things too. Still get the content done. Cyber saying, hey Rob, how's it going? My Eagles lost against the Cowboys, so a tad bit frustrated. Still early in the fourth, but it's 37-14. It's either going to be a L or it's going to be the most epic comeback in NFL history. Nah. Let's go Nimrod. Why not? Start putting up some points there. Well, I'm sorry to hear about the Eagles. Sorry, there's always next time, right? We barely squeaked by yesterday against the Niners. 30-28 is a bit too close for comfort, but W is a W. Cyber also saying super hyped for Null and for Anti-Venom. Me too. I'm just not looking forward to the arena. That's not going to be fun. Yes. This cesspool that is the Twitterverse. Oh yeah. Between Reddit and Facebook and Twitter, there are plenty of interesting characters bumping about. Definitely Anti-Venom will cause some crashes. Yeah, with like the Spectre. Like, it's a really cool effect having the little ghosts floating about everywhere. But man, if you get like two Anti-Venoms going against each other, yeah, I think you're gonna break the game. BB stopping by for a drive-by like. Cheers, bud. How's it going? And enjoy your movie too. This is just so good. No, I haven't had Special K in ever, I think. So when I cracked open the box, I was expecting it to be like Wheaties. This is the strawberry variety, so it's got little dehydrated strawberries in there, which is also nice. But I expected it to just be Wheaties. Instead, it tastes like Frosted Flakes, which was a very nice surprise. Plus the strawberries, so it's like, yeah, I'll take all of those things. So cheers to Special K. Weekend wound up flying by. It was nice. It was the first weekend that the local pumpkin patches have been open up, so got to go out, pick some pumpkins, and get ready to get those carved up here in the coming weeks. Because it's almost Halloween already. It's wild. I'm not ready for it. I don't even know what I'm going dressed up as. Because like Halloween get-togethers and parties are a thing again. Which is nice. So I gotta figure out my costume. Fun Null fact. Null sliced off the head of the Celestial that became Nowhere from the Gardens of the Galaxy. And he ripped Sentry apart and literally ate the Void. He's got quite the appetite. Watch, he's an absolute noodle in game. God, I hope not. Sounds like Null didn't want to avoid eating that guy. What's up, all? Hey. What up, Jacob? Nice thing is that he was on Weight Watchers, so he didn't need to worry about recording those calories because it was void. Bad jokes galore, everybody. We're just getting started. So I want to pick your guys' brain because I've got the Labyrinth runs coming up, but those Labyrinth runs take about 3 hours. And I can only stream at night, and I wouldn't be able to do all 3 hours in one big fell swoop. So, it would be cooler with you guys to like tag in on the back half and then close it out. or do a two-parter, night 1, night 2 sort of thing. Because I'm really itching to get Karina's done. I'm ready. I'm ready. Especially for the friggin' labyrinth paths. There we go, that works. I wouldn't care if he is. I'd still go for him. Yeah. I mean, if his animations look half as cool as Anti-Venom's, then I would too. It makes you wonder what kind of synergies he's going to have with the symbiotes, you know? Because I would imagine that he's got one with, you know, Venom and Carnage. And then probably they wind up working Venom the Duck in there too. And Symbiote Supreme. Got a little something for everybody. Jump there. Sweet. Moving right along. So, by the by, happy Last of Us Day. Today is the fan celebration of the game. If you guys, I don't know if you guys like the games, have played the games, but today is that day, of which they have, well, they effectively haven't really announced or done anything with it. Some cheap apparel, a single screen grab from the HBO show, and confirming that there's a multiplayer, which we all knew about already. So you know. Unless I missed something. Unless there was some extra bit of something that I missed. Oh, well, there you go. They've got exclusive Abby and Ellie skins for the Sackboy game. Man, I wanted that to be like a positive story note, but I realized the longer I was getting into the story, the more cynical I was sounding. How sad. Cyber saying, all depends on you, man. Would still watch either way. Very cool. Well, cheers, bud. I appreciate that. Meh, not my cup of tea. Hey, that's all good too. To each their own. It is a beautiful game. You could definitely tell they spent a lot of time on the art direction. The story isn't everybody's cup of tea. Well, it's pretty dark. It's got its moments, but it's also pretty dark. Nathan popping in and saying, first round Nimrod cutoff was so high. I did 100. Oh no. I did 160 and I missed. What's your guess in the second round? Higher than Hercules? Yes. Second round, I would go as much, if not more, than round one. And round one was 172. I'm sorry to hear that you missed. I really am. I'm sorry to hear that. The arena system is broken. The arena system is straight up busted. There should be a point where it's either a pity system where you just get a version of the character of the 6-star, and you can press on grinding if you want to compete for an awakening, but if you put up 160 mil, you should get something better than the 1,000 shard consolation prize and a 5-star. That's just my personal opinion, but that's rough. I'm really sorry to hear. Perk round 2 is 185. Can't do that. No. Nope. I completely understand that. And that's the shocking thing, because Nimrod is cool, but he's not that cool, I don't think. You know? He's got his place and he does some interesting things, but not enough to have a higher value than Hercules. That's just wild to me. And the worst part too is that it's just going to keep getting worse. You know, because we've got 2 fan favorite banger champions coming out next month. I mean, those scores are going to be like 182 million or 180, 200 million. And then who's to say that November champs aren't going to be spicier still, or the December champ? I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm hoping that there's still an upcoming like bot and merc ban in arenas, and that hopefully will help take some of the people driving the score up because they're cheating, thus driving the score back down. But we can hope. Cyber saying either Ghost of Tsushima, Final Fantasy VII Remake, or Doom Eternal should have won Game of the Year. If the game is going strictly off of gameplay, I would agree with that. Honestly, I think Ghost should have won, personally. I was like, he come from behind underdog, but very polished and well done. But out of all of those, Doom Eternal is the one I'd keep going back to and playing and replaying. There's just something about it. It's just so endearing. But I was a huge fan of the first Doom. When that came out, however many years ago that was now. It was just so fresh and fun to play again. You know? And it's cool to see that they iterated on that in spades. Whales are getting new 6 stars, thus driving the scores up and an upwards trajectory. Yep. Rich keep getting richer. And the basic arena right now is like, I mean, it's still manageable, but the basic arena hasn't gotten Shang-Chi and everybody after him yet. So as soon as Shang hits, drives that score up immensely, then that's going to be the new standard to go off of. I mean, if you want a new meta champ, well, Shang-Chi went for this, so you should get at least that much. It keeps going up from there. They either need more cutoffs, more bans, or something else. I don't know. I think Nimrod went high because of the prestige. If Anti-Venom and Null had low prestige, it wouldn't break the arena record. I mean, maybe. Right? Nimrod's the highest tech champion. And I think he's like, what, top 10 prestige overall? So, I mean, I guess. But I don't. Yeah, I mean, I suppose. Yeah, prestige does play a part. Well, but how sad is that? Like a champion is only worth as much and gets as high of a score just because of like his numbers as opposed to what they actually do, you know? Like that's the current state of the game, that's the current meta. The numbers are more important than what they actually do. Doom Eternal should have won Best Original Soundtrack, but I'm also happy that Final Fantasy VII Remake won. One Winged Angel, man. Track is crazy good. Soundtrack is always like where I gravitate towards. Gameplay is fun, but man, if the soundtrack is working, then the game works, regardless of how it plays. Like case in point, like the soundtrack to most of the Assassin's Creeds are fantastic. Games are kind of sketchy, but the soundtrack is like top notch. Case in point, Assassin's Creed 3. The game is awful, but the soundtrack is freaking fire. So I think I've listened to the soundtrack maybe like 10 times as many times as I've played AC3. No regrets. If we get rid of the bots, cutoff will be lower, but not by that much. Maybe by 10 mil. Imagine Nimrod goes for 162. Still a stupid score. You are absolutely right. The question of that, though, depends on just how many bots are in Arena. Or how many mercs. Bots, they got busted. Like 30% of the top 100 were bots. Until that got... I don't know if they got banned or if it just, like, the score went up too high that the bots weren't able to compete anymore. But, I mean, just assuming that 30% of the featured is the same way. Sorry, I'm moving the mic a little bit away so I don't get the full ASMR serial experience. mcoc needs more music. 100% agree. The fact that they came out with a couple new tracks last year was really cool. But, you know, each year come out with a couple more and a couple more. Just like the maps. Keep it going. Keep it lively. This song playing right now has been burned into my soul. Pretty much. I don't even hear it anymore. Or the menu music too. Yeah, I don't even hear it. I know that there's music playing, but I don't hear it. Dom saying, howdy Rob and howdy Chad. What up, Dom? Happy Monday, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hope you're doing well, bud. Exhilarate as well. Saying, what's up, Rob? What up, Exhilarate? Still hating on that Kitty Pryde dupe, even though I got a 6-star Nimrod from the crystals. I know, I'm sorry. 6 and out. I don't know. I don't know. I hate me too. I hate me too. Work is kicking my butt, but I'm still grinding. Yeah, how's that all going, Dom? Because you're a few weeks into it now already? Something like that? How's it going this year? I'll tell you this much. I'm having conversations with my work about respecting off hours. Like, I'm happy to do a project off hours, of course. If it's something that needs to get done, I'll make sure it gets done. But that doesn't mean it's a carte blanche that, you know, every hour is work time. Gotta have balance. Let's say 30% of the arenas are bots. So we got 70 legit guys putting up super high scores. Therefore, cutoff would be about top 130, which is still way too limited. If they do to 1%, it would be better. I think so. Honestly, I think 150, 200 would be ideal, but 150 would still be a huge W. It'd be 50% extra 6 stars going out every 3 days. So I think that could help a little bit. Zillard says, duped diaper man. Nah, no duped diaper man. Not for me, at least. Not for me. MCOC music, aside from Act 7 music, has been burned into my very being. I'll tell you one more thing. I wouldn't mind if, like, the music just kept going in between fights. So you didn't have to start from the beginning every single time. Because, like, most fights are over in 30 seconds to a minute. So it's the 30 seconds to a minute of the 2-minute track that I ever wind up hearing. And it just gets old fast. Music Man Joe popping by saying, hello. How's it going, bud? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so win streak 9. Let's throw a couple more of these guys at him. It's been going really good. Happy to be back in person. Just, I forgot how much work it is traveling all the time. Isn't that a kicker? Isn't that awful? The friggin' commute is the worst. It's just so much time, you know? It's just so much time. Like if someone were to take a bus or take the train, that's one thing, because, you know, you don't need to worry about focusing and driving. You can just sit back. I mean, it's still kind of a drag just because you're not at home or at work, but you still have a chance to, like, do stuff yourself. Work on other stuff, go on the computer, hang out, take a nap, whatever. But if you're driving, I mean, you could still do all those things, it just wouldn't go well for you. Yeah, it wouldn't go well for you. You just wind up losing a lot of time that way. Track also seems to loop really soon too. Yeah, right? So this is lucky me getting Doom squads here. Like, I'm not too terribly worried. It's just annoying. Wait, what? Man, this is unfortunate. Let's see how this goes. There we go, that worked out. I was worried about that. I didn't think that was going to go that way. I thought he had me dialed in. Does a 5-star Penny trump anything a 6-star Sentinel and Guardian, both unawakened? However, burst damage per second over both's survivability. See, that's tough, because I think each of those characters bring a slightly different thing to the table. I would choose a Penny over Sentinel, just because I don't like Sentinel's ramp-up time. I know synergies can reduce it and whatnot, and then once he is ramped up, then he gets rolling, but not a big fan of that. Which is weird. There's other ramp up champs I do enjoy using. Sentinel, I don't know. And Guardian, him being a ramp up champ too. But in terms of like what she can do that they can't. I mean, the auto block doesn't count because that's more of a defensive thing instead of offense. I think she'd be on par more with Sentinel than Guardian in terms of like kit overlay or overlapping. But I still would probably defer to Penny over Sentinel. But again, throwing it out there that I'm biased. I don't think I'll ever be able to grind for any 5-star in the arena because I work too much. And that's the thing. That's the thing. Arena takes so much time. Especially since in like the 6-star featured arena, the 5-star regularly goes for like 50 mil. At least. The rerun champs are kind of still all over the place, so we'll have to wait and see how that goes, but yeah, I hear you there. 6-star Sigil Witch next week, taking her straight to rank 3. You do you, bud. You do you. I know there's a lot of people there's a lot of people excited for the 6-star Sigil Witch. I mean, I'm excited for you guys too. She's a really fun champ to play. I just prefer her awakened ability is all. But that's not to say that she isn't going to positively wreck and do a lot of good damage at a rank 3 level either. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. You gotta let me know how it goes and how she plays. I know there's a lot of feedback, we'll say, regarding having Sigil Witch tied behind the champion Sigil. Hey, Frojo. Cheers for the sub, my friend. And Steven as well. Thanks, guys. Appreciate those subs. It's very kind of you. Pleasure having you here. Hey, I forgot where I was going. Sigil Witch. Yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. She is tied behind the Sigil, which is a bit of a bummer, but it's nice to have an exclusive character tied to a unique game mode, you know? At the end of the day, I kind of prefer that because it makes each game mode not only feel unique, but worth grinding and investing your time into. Let's get that before I forget. Don't forget your sunglasses. I think I must have missed like a week at this point combined. So it's like I do the objectives, but then I just forget that I haven't claimed it already. And I miss it that way. Such a dumb system. I'm getting mine next week. I'm getting all the points next week, Monday, when it resets. There you go. How many points is it a week? Is it like 10 points a week, something like that? 12? So I've got like another month and a half, I think, until I get my 6-star. Do I really think that Sigil Witch is that good? I will defer to... I'll defer to Joe and to Exhilarate on that for rank 3 level. I definitely think that she's rank 2 worthy. I definitely think she's rank 5 worthy. Depending if you got the 6-star or the 5-star. Definitely think that. before ring 3. I'll definitely want to hear what you guys say. But she's fun, and she's different. The chaos magic mixes things up, and it makes it interesting. Especially now that she's kind of fixed. Because there was a time when she would trigger unblockable on the opponents, but then the nullify wouldn't prioritize it. So she would give people unblockable and then not be able to do anything about it. I'm glad they fixed it. Hey, Rono saying, what's up, buddy? It is going very well. It's going very well. For a Monday, you know, mileage may vary. We'll see how the rest of the week goes. But for right now, in good spirits, and, you know, just sitting back and having a good time. How are you doing? Nice. I need 16 points before I get her. Almost there. Everybody going for the 6-star Sigil Witch. That's interesting. Let me ask you guys this. Why did you want to go for the 6-star Sigil Witch first over the 5? I only went for the 5 first myself, personally, just because I wanted to test the Awaken ability for myself. But the idea and the plan is to get one of each. Because, you know, why not? Why not? Just a little bit more functional. Just a little bit more functional than the Unstoppable Colossus from Loyalty. Marginally more useful. Someone I know made some videos on her and how to use her. Oh, there you go. And that helps too. And that helps too, knowing what to expect, knowing what you're getting yourself into. Getting psyched up. Dang, man. Ouch. Oh. Huh. Rinsed. That reach, though. We get the 4-star every time the sigil resets, so I tested her then. I don't want to use resources on a 5-star since they are limited. I'd rather save them for the 6. That makes a heck of a lot of sense. 6-star takes longer to get, which is why I waited. I respect that. And now here we are. It's almost time. Wake up one morning and go, today's the day. I keep thinking that today is Tuesday for some reason. Like I'm gonna wake up and there's gonna be a new episode of What If. But there isn't, and that makes me sad. I gotta wait a whole nother day. It's a good thing I'm not grinding an arena then, because then that would just fly by in a blink. Reaper popping in. What up, Shoe? What up, Reaper? Welcome. Welcome. We're talking about 5- and 6-star Sigil Witch, since the points are just about getting there for people to get a 6-star version now. Which is going to be nice, which is really, really nice. So then, also, if you guys go for the 6-star right now, are you going to start saving up again for the 6-star Awakening, or switch over and get a 5-star version just for completionist's sake? Isn't that just unfortunate that you gotta like cherry pick rank ups at this point? It's like I remember a time where you rank up people. Not only do you have all of the resources handy and an overflow to begin with, but you could just rank up champs straight out of the gate because you wanted to instead of. I understand it. I understand it. The strategy behind prestige and all that, but showing do miss having a bit more of the ownership. Let's see if I survive this. For example, I've got Nimrod. Oh, right. I'm thinking of saving up for the 6-star Sigil Witch. Nice. I think I'm saving up for it. There you go. Well, I wish you luck. Man, these 6 stars are kicking my butt. We're getting there. We're getting there. They're just chipping away bit by bit. Wouldn't it be nice if they came up with like an arena battle chip store, just like how they have a loyalty store? Come on. Dexy, Dex, Dex. Boink. Not enough for a KO, man. Beardo needs to go back to the gym and keep working on those gains. I'm going to start saving for the 6-star dupe, unless I get a Mystic Awakening gem between the time I get her and getting the points for her. If I do, then I'll go for the 5. Interesting. You don't want to save the 6-star Awakening for somebody else? Or like, that's like your go-to right there. Funny, weren't we just here a moment ago? Boink. See how this goes. This cereal's so good. I'm having such a good time with it. And speaking of which, next time, just getting way ahead of myself, but since anything after today's stream is basically October, the next few Sunday cereal streams are all going to be like Halloween themed. So it's, I've been seeing all of the boo berries and the whatchamacallit, Frankenberries. The Frankenstein one. You know, I did block that. Huh. Alrighty then. One tummy bump and that's it. Man, oh man. Getting rinsed. What up, Sunspotted? Roberto says, have you seen Null and Anti-Venom animations? They both look legit top tier. Yeah, but that video came out this morning and I've probably watched it like a half dozen times. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, Sunspotted, you saw the video earlier. I don't have that in the backseat just for kicks. Wonder if Null's Special 3 has Grendel incorporated in it. Oh, wouldn't that be something? That could be fun. I hope that is something like that, and not just like, I don't know, various different, I don't know, symbiotes all hanging out together. I figure we're probably going to see a second video coming out, probably within the next few days or something like that. And certainly whenever Dave releases the deep dives, which the way that has been going the last couple months at least, Dave usually releases those like super early. I think to build up the hype a little bit more. Not that those guys need more hype, but just to work on the hype a little bit. Alright, lurk mode activated. There you go. There you go. Nothing wrong with lurking. Nothing wrong with lurking. Spent 1,000 units on the Shang-Chi challenge. It's not embarrassing. It's not embarrassing. Because the loot you got out of that is fantastic, so I could argue that that was worth the 1,000 units. Certainly a lot better than having put them towards like RNG cav crystals, you know, where you get 3 crystals and all 3 of them are the same 3-star. Just slapping around Aegon a little bit. There we go. Champion fight. Makes me wonder if they're going to do another celebrity boss rush like this year sometime. Because like that Shang-Chi one is pretty cool, but it really felt disconnected. But maybe that's me. Reaper saying, I took my Hyperion to 565. Congrats on winning the game. Now go forth and power gain cheese everything. I don't know why, but I had a brain fart thinking I was doomed for a sec. That's weird. Wrong Mystic. Wrong Mystic. Crystals are just trash nowadays. The RNG aspect is terrible. So I would agree and take you up on that. That and it just never seems that the RNG works in your favor. I guess. Hey, appreciate that, Sunspotted. Thank you for the plug. Plug being, if you haven't already, kindly like the videos, subscribe, because all that stuff helps the channel grow, and I do very much appreciate it. Alright, come on, dude. Very good. Right. Unblockable. And nonsense. They couldn't have just made Thor like stun immune or stun resistance or something. Come on, dude. They just had to be fancy. And we'll see how that works for them. Cheers. Excellent. Oh man. How many days left for that Shang-Chi challenge? I think 3 days, something like that. Pulled 6-star sparkles from the Shang-Chi challenge though. Nice, Roberto. See? That wound up being super worth it. Congrats on your new Cosmic God. Still good, still fun without Nick, but even better with Nick. Man, I can still remember. Sparkles was one of those like white whale champions. Everybody's got a white whale champion. I don't know, like, I don't know which champion has been that for you, but for me, for the longest time, for almost pretty close to an entire full year, that was Sparkles for me. So I wound up working out in the end, but man, that chase. Very unlucky. Managed to finish the Shang-Chi challenge weeks ago. It was a very long challenge. They definitely wanted to give you time to do it. It's an invisible person fight. There we go. I'll take that W. So let's see, and from their roadmap, I think we still have another variant coming. We got that 7.3 coming. Bug fixes, quote unquote. There we go. I am the meta champ now. Dex. Oh no. Oh no. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. Now we're in the clear. Don't need to worry about parry anymore. Love it. Love it. Let's keep rolling, shall we? Overseer, Penny, APOC. Beautiful team. Round up 20 wins right there. Hopefully. I'm assuming. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Have a Penny fight. I could just go for a Penny fight. See who comes out on top. Do that. Pew pew. Roberto says, Act 7.3 is coming? Haven't even finished Act 6 yet. Yeah, it was one of the snippets that they had said in the last dev diary that we'd be getting 7.3 and another variant at some point this year. And with only a couple months to go, a few months to go, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Do that. Come on. So passive. How did that miss? Oh, auto block. It's like, wow, that's a shame. Stupid auto block. It's only a matter of time before Penny started showing up. Only a matter of time. We got there. We made it work. Can't keep up. Yeah, they keep you on your toes. Because there's a difference between being able to do the content and then having the characters to do the content, you know? Like sometimes the costumes feel a lot more inspired. Man, what am I even talking about? What am I even talking about? Ah, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. Rob's getting delirious already. It's only 9. Alright. Alright. We'll do it this way. We'll call it an early stream. I'm falling asleep. I'm gonna be back Wednesday for the next one. Let's have some fun, round this thing out with Mr. Negative. I'm gonna guess it's Mr. Negative. Wouldn't that be something? Thank you guys for hanging out. It's been the Monday edition of the Serial Stream. Got some Special K. It was delicious. We've got some fun adventures coming out later this week. I hope to see you guys then. Let's give this a quick tap. Please like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. And we'll catch you next time. Hey, I guessed it. I guessed it. It's the wrong flavor, Mr. Negative, but I guess the champ at least. That's something. Alright guys, till next time. Take care, talk soon, stay safe, be well everyone. Bye for now.